Hello, it's me. Welcome to my channel. Once upon a time in a kingdom in the sky, there lived a king and queen who were very sad because they didn't have any children. They tried everything, but nothing worked. So the king and queen decided to look for help from the god of the skies. They asked the god for a son, and the god gave them a beautiful baby boy. The king and queen were overjoyed and named their son Moon Prince. Moon Prince grew up to be a kind and handsome young man. He loved his parents and the people of his kingdom, and he always tried to make them happy. He hid behind a large cloud, and sure enough, his parents couldn't see him. Feeling brave, Moon Prince started to make his way through the clouds. They sent out a search party to look for him, but they didn't find anything. He was covered in dirt and his clothes were torn, but he was smiling. "I found something amazing," he told his parents. "There's so much more to the world than just the sky. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We would love to have it if you could join our family. And don't forget to visit our website to find more stories like this one. There's earth and water and even other living things. I can't wait to show you." The king and queen were shocked. They couldn't believe that Moon Prince had actually made it to the earth and back. After searching for hours, the king and queen were exhausted. They knew that Moon Prince was brave and smart and that he would never put himself in danger. They also learned that it's important to let your kids explore the world and learn new things, even if it's scary. They sat down on a nearby cloud and started to cry. But as he got lower and lower, he could feel the air getting thicker and harder to breathe. Suddenly, the Skyrim family's griffins came flying over to check on Moon Prince. They were worried because he hadn't come back yet. But there was one thing that bothered him. Although he lived in a kingdom in the sky, he had never seen the world below the clouds. One of the griffins shouted, "We've been looking for you everywhere." I'm sorry," Moon Prince stammered. "I just wanted to see what was beyond the clouds. Please don't tell my parents." The griffins knew that Moon Prince had only done what he did because he wanted to explore the world. They also knew that the king and queen would be very upset if they found out that Moon Prince had left the palace. So they helped Moon Prince hide until his parents stopped looking for him. He wanted to see it all, but his parents had warned him never to go near the clouds. They were afraid that if he got too close, the cloud barrier would trap him down there forever. Moon Prince knew that his parents only wanted what was best for him, but he couldn't help but feel a little resentful. He thought that they were being unfair by keeping him away from the only world he'd never seen. He had heard stories about it from the other kids, and he wanted to see it for himself. One day, when Moon Prince was out flying with his pet Griffin, he saw something strange in the distance. It looked like a giant ball of fire. "What's that?" he asked Griffin. "That is the sun," Griffin replied. "The sun is a huge ball of burning gas that gives light and heat to the earth." He was going to find a way to get to the earth no matter what his parents said. So Moon Prince made a plan. He told his friends, the Cloud Tamer and the Sky Weaver, that he was going to fly to the other side of the sky and hide there while his parents were looking. That way, they wouldn't know that he'd left. "Wow, I've never seen anything like it before," Moon Prince said. And that's when Griffin told Moon Prince all about the world below the clouds. Moon Prince couldn't believe that there was so much more to the world than just the sky. As the years passed, Moon Prince's resentment grew into anger, and one day he decided that he'd had enough. When his parents weren't looking, Moon Prince snuck out of the palace and flew to the other side of the sky. But when they found him, they were furious. "Why aren't you at the palace?" After the king and queen realized that Moon Prince was really gone, they weren't angry, they were scared. Just then, Moon Prince appeared in front of them. From that day on, the king and queen weren't afraid anymore. Thank you for watching this story. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends.